Prime Minister, regarding the fighting in Gaza, many people say nothing is happening, nothing is being done.
That's simply not true. There is fighting, and unfortunately, even in the fighting afterwards, we have now lost 2 more soldiers, 2 dear heroes, Yechiel and Noam, may their memory be blessed. We are working there on a program for the HREH. There are stages to this. I am convening the cabinet today to discuss the next stage based on the proposal made by the Chief of Staff. I cannot detail it here, but we are focusing on 2 missions. 1, to bring back our captives, and 2, to defeat Hamas. There will be no Hamas there. This needs to be understood. Now, there are different tactics for this. I obviously cannot detail them here, but I can tell you that these are our goals: the release of the hostages, and of course, bringing the hostages back. But we are not giving up on decisiveness. I have said this. Wars are decided, they are won. We are not giving up on this. And the thing that bothers me the most is when I hear people talking about refusal. Yes, this whole war is political. What? To leave Hamas inside? To have them on the fences again? Hezbollah on the fences? Is that political?
They haven't learned the lesson?
They haven't learned because exactly this, the calls for refusal, is what encouraged our enemies before October 7th. We need to put a stop to this. Anyone who cares about the country, who truly cares about its existence, does not call for refusal. When there were things I didn't like as the opposition leader, I opposed the refusal that came from the right. I spoke out against it with full force. This is our existence. Are you dismantling the IDF? Are you dismantling the hierarchy? It has no existence, and therefore it must be understood. We are at war. We have not yet finished the war. We will finish it. We will achieve a complete victory in Gaza. Absolute. We will not give up on this for a moment. And we will carry out this operation with a united army, very powerful, with soldiers who are very, very determined.
Prime Minister, there are those who claim that the entire war is a continuation of the war and the issue of the hostages, that you supposedly do not want to release the hostages, and that it's all a matter of personal survival. What do you say to...
Well, that's the propaganda line of the incendiary channels and the leftists, their partners on the left who work like that. It's a propaganda line. Someone writes this in an advertising office and says, say that Netanyahu doesn't want to release the hostages. So what? On the first day of the war, someone very, very senior, whom the left highly respects and values, said that we wouldn't release even one. And I said, no, we will release them, and we will do it through a combination of military pressure and diplomatic pressure. And with God's help, we have released 147 alive to this day. Military pressure, that's what works, and that's what will work now as well. They say, but if you go to release the hostages, yes, you can't achieve victory. I say the opposite. If you achieve victory, you will release the hostages. And we are in the stages of victory, stages of decision.
Prime Minister, regarding the Houthi threat, many citizens in Israel are concerned about this issue. What can you tell us?
We are acting against them. They acted, we acted in the past, and we will act in the future. I cannot detail everything. The United States also, in coordination with us, is acting against them as well. It's not a one-time hit and done, but there will be hits.
Prime Minister, throughout the war, many fake news and lies have been spread, and you have hardly responded to them.
We will start responding to them. Enough, it's part of war.
Like the claim that you didn't meet with the families of the hostages that circulated throughout the war, and other claims.
Well, that's debunked. First of all, I met with all the hostages in various collective meetings, but also regarding the families who remain with the living hostages, I actually spoke or met with each and every one of the families. Sometimes these are split families, so you can't reach everyone. I am making every effort to really reach everyone, and I hear them. Listen, it breaks the heart. It breaks the heart. A person thinks about his son, or a mother thinks about her sons. There are things there that are heartbreaking. Really, you can't say it. But my responsibility is, of course, to do everything to get them out. No one believed we would currently bring back 80% of our hostages. No one believed. And I intend to bring back the remaining 20% as well. But without the military pressure, without the actions we are taking, and without the decisive action, Victory will bring the hostages. Victory will bring the hostages.
Prime Minister, we are a few days after Independence Day and we see former senior officials from the radical left calling for civil disobedience, for a civil war.
Well,
What say on that? Even Ehud Barak, we've heard.
Ehud Barak, come on, really, come on. Ehud Barak is a person who has lost all restraint and all conscience. I'm not even talking about who he hangs out with his friend. Change the record. This is one country for all of us. We have one destiny. It cannot be divided for political reasons. And we cannot introduce crazy ideas and norms here. What is this? We are a country that was brutally attacked by the murderers, by these monsters. We will strike them, and we will destroy the monsters of Hamas. But do you know what victories we have achieved? Do you understand what we have achieved here? Please, it is one of the biggest mobile starts. We did not go in the direction you said before the war. Divisions, internal strife, more blessings. We went exactly after you, exactly as you suggested. I told him, hungry ones, do not mistake us because there will be a test. We will all unite, and so we did. And what happened? After they attacked us and said, this is the end of Israel, we cannot defend ourselves. We will find ourselves yearly on judge. We gave deadly blows to them and Hamas. We gave deadly blows to them and Hamas. You see what is happening in Gaza. Maybe you don't see, but I see. We gave deadly blows to Hezbollah and others, and we brought them to their knees. We actually deterred Nasrallah, deterred Daif, deterred Anya, deterred Sinwar. And of course, we also toppled the Assad regime, which was essentially the link in the chain connecting Iran to Hezbollah. In Lebanon, all these things had significant achievements that we accomplished thanks to the bravery of our fighters and the decisive decisions made by my government. We did not fall into this defeatism. What a failure. Israel is now considered one of the strongest forces in the Middle East. I'm not telling you this for nothing. We have challenges. We really struck Iran as well. But in the end, it's Iran. You also have threats, as you can see, and there is still work to be done in the region. But there is no doubt that we turned the situation on its head. There is no doubt that Israel transformed from a weak plant, thanks to our unity, thanks to our fighters, thanks to our commanders. I was in the field, I saw them, strong and telling me, Bibi, don't give up. Bibi, don't surrender. Don't listen to all these noises. Don't listen to the channels. So many people tell me this. They understand that we are here fighting for our truth. They understand that we need strength and unity. They understand that weakness is a preparation for collapse. Such a head bowing and talk of surrender command. They understand that it's all political, and they understand that it endangers the future of the state. Therefore, it has great support not only in the defense of Israel, it also has great support in the Arab world.